Today marks the 100th anniversary of Veterans Day. According to History.com, over 18 million American veterans have served in any war and are still living today. 7 million of those veterans served during Vietnam, and 3 states with the highest percentage of veterans are Alaska, Maine, and Montana. But we went beyond the stats. We talked to a few veterans and others who are thankful for the sacrifices made throughout history.
Today is a time of patriotism.
We were part of the flag, we were part of the fiber, part of the makeup of our nation.
A time for soldiers to talk about their buddies.
They were a member of your family because that's what war is like. It's a team.
And remember the ones who didn't make it back.
It was awful because there's a lot of blood shed, and that was hard for me to accept.
Today we hear their stories.
As long as there's guys like me still around, remembering, and remembering even those we lost afterward.
We remember their sacrifices for God and country.
I just kind of look up to God for guidance and tell me kind of what to do, which way to go.
And for their fellow man.
I couldn't stand by and see those men with families like that to go in service and me stay out. I says, that's not right. I don't feel right. I'm going in regardless.
Today is a reminder that Americans still care about our past and our future.
History is important because it's about soldiers, and soldiers fight for our freedom.
Most importantly, today is a day that we all say,
thank you for serving my country.
All the veterans we talked to in this story all served in World War II. Usually, but when we think of looking at veterans, we might think only of guys in their 60s or 90s, but veterans also include folks in their 20s too. When many of us think of these veterans and what they do overseas to protect us, we don't often think about them as students. MTSU is actually ranked one of the best for vets colleges in America and has over 1,000 veterans and active military students. MTSU has a pretty extensive history of former students serving. By the Tom Jackson Building, you can see the names of those who made the ultimate sacrifice over the past 100 years. But while many military students join because of a generational tradition, quite a few join now for the option to serve and learn.
I think if they can actually, serve at the same time that they can go to school and not necessarily miss a semester, that's the best thing happening right now, especially with the Tennessee Army National Guard.
MTSU has the newest and largest Veterans and Military Family Center in the state.